April vacation is just around the corner. And if you're looking for something fun to do with your kids, we have just the ticket. Tarlyn LaChante's the Assistant Education Director at the Zoo in Forest Park, and she is here to tell us about their annual party for the Planet Week. Seth is just giggling back here because she's holding a lamb.
You know what it is? You have about 5 seconds to go from set to set, so we're going, and Tarlyn kind of just threw this lamb onto me, and but I'm holding his bum right now.
You're a natural.
Tell us about our lamb friend here.
This is Nemo. He was just born actually for Blizzard, actually on Blizzard Nemo, so that's how we got the name.
Very appropriate.
He has 3 little brothers, also at the zoo that we affectionately named after the Nemo cast. So we have Marlin, Crush, and Bruce, they are animals that you'll be able to see now. They are out and about around the zoo with some of our other baby animals. We have a baby spider monkey, we have a baby cavy, and we have some other baby goats that were born as well.
Little baby animals are always so cute.
I know, aren't they? So cute. And this is a special breed of sheep that stays relatively small. They don't really weigh much more than like 100 to 150 pounds. A lot of people do keep them as pets and employ them for their wool. Their wool has the same count as cashmere, actually.
Wow.
So, yeah.
A fancy
I was
kind
gonna
of
say,
wool.
I didn't know I had such a fancy little animal here today.
You are.
Hey, buddy, do you want to be a sweater?
They just got weaned off their bottle, so they don't get bottled anymore. They bottle fed anymore. They do get grain now, so.
Now, Tarlyn, you have some great events coming up at the zoo where people can meet all these animals.
Yeah, our annual Party for the Planet Week is coming up the 14th through the 20th, and I have some great days planned. This year I decided to do a different theme every day. So we have an Animal Awareness Day. We also have a free tag sale. So we've all been collecting used items around the house that we're going to put out. We also have a farmer's market for the first time ever inside the park. We have Red Fire Farms that has agreed to come in some local artisans that are going to be making things out of recycled plastic. And then I also have a volunteering and giving back day. So some great organizations have come to that. That's going to be Saturday. TJ O'Connor, Habitat for Humanity, Ronald McDonald House. We're going to be there. Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts and the YMCA of Springfield will also be there too, promoting their organizations and how our guests can get involved and give back themselves.
Those are some tremendous organizations.
Thanks.
That's going to be a great week to celebrate the planet.
Yeah, they'll be able to meet Pork Chop here as well. He'll be out on either Sunday or Wednesday. I haven't decided which. It will depend on the weather. But he's going to be one of my every animal has a story days. So I'm going to tell some of how we got the animals at the zoo to our guests that come. That's always one of the most popular questions.
I love Pork Chop. Earlier, are you going to feed him?
I'm going to feed.
Can you try to make him do what he was doing earlier?
Because it is the cutest thing.
Going up. I wish I can get him to do it.
Pork Chop's like a trained animal, but the best thing is when he eats, he looks like an old man eating, I think.
He uses his little hands.
He just needs a pair of glasses.
There, I can get him to turn around.
Perfect.
There we go.
And he just uses his hands to dive right into it.
How old is Pork Chop?
Pork Chop just turned 6 in October, so he will be 7, turning 7 this year. And we've had him since he was a porcupet, which is a baby porcupine. And he used to sit on my lap. And one of the things I do to get the animals used to me is I read to them. So I used to read to him. So I used to read Where the Wild Things Are and Goodnight Moon and get him used to my voice. And he's very food motivated. So once he was able to follow a food trail into his carrier, he's been going there ever since. And so now he associates his carrier with food. But one thing I'll point out is porcupines don't shoot their quills. It's a myth. It's started by Aristotle. So he can release his quills, but he does not shoot them. And all of the brown that you see is fur. All the white, those are his quills. And he has about 30,000 quills at any time under his fur.
And the quills, they're made of the same things as our fingernails are made of, right?
Yes, they're made of keratin. Yep, so there are thousands of quills underneath his fur at any one point.
Do they shed?
Well, they don't shed, but they can shake. You might say you don't have to be worried.
That made both of us nervous.
Like
they usually fall down. Yeah, no
this.
safety goggles. And he is a rodent, so he's one of the largest types of rodent. So beaver and capybara. He's related to mice and rats and chinchillas. They have 2 front teeth that are constantly growing, so they always need to chew. So that's one of the reasons why campers have a hard time with them in their campground and people with log homes, because they are attracted, obviously, to the wood and to the resin, and they also are attracted to salt. So a lot of people hit them on the side of the road in winter because they're attracted to the salt that we use to de-ice the roads.
Well, Tarlyn, we're running out of time, and this lamb is getting really heavy. So real quickly, tell us the new hours.
New hours, Monday through Friday, 10 to 4, and weekends, 10 to 5. And we have a lot of great fun at the zoo planned this year, so really come out and check us out. Zoo camp in the summer and April too.
So much to do this spring at the Zoo and Forest Park.
exciting.
Carolyn, it's good
Thank
to have
you.
you here. For more information, you can call 413-733-2251 or visit forestparkzoo.org. Coming up today.